Hi, Peter. This is Steve Bruce. Peter, you are a rock star in San Diego. People are just going, they're just loving you, and you have rock star status with the excitement you have brought to San Diego with all Padre fans, with all your amazing acquisitions, you and AJ Preller, Eric Grupner. It's amazing. You're a rock star, and I don't even know what instrument you play. Do you play guitar? Do you play piano? Do you sing, Peter? Anyways, it's pretty exciting. Everybody's looking forward to March 30th. Myself, I'm looking forward to playoffs again and a title. That's really what I'm looking forward to. So the season kind of really gets going for me in late August, where I really tune into almost every game, and I'll be watching some of the games early on. And but we want a title, okay? I want to talk to you about the 4 areas that it would be very beneficial for you to talk to me and see if you'd like to implement these 4 areas, because the Padres, if these 4 areas are implemented, the Padres will improve by 10 or 11 games, somewhere about 10 and a half games. I'm going to break this down to 4 areas in a second. 10 and a half games throughout the season of 162 games. So I project the Padres, with your acquisitions, I've told you before in an earlier video, will win 98 ball games this year. If you implement the 4 areas of game time fundamentals, the Padres will win another 10 and a half to 11 games. Let's just say it's 10. Then the Padres would win, on top of the 98, another 10 games, 108 games this year. But most importantly, the Padres will be ready to almost walk through the playoffs and win the first title ever here in San Diego for any major sports team. Okay? So the 4 areas. I can't discuss them with you here in a short video. I want to talk to you live, in person. I want to meet the rock star. Okay? Okay? So, the 4 areas. The first area, if implemented, will improve the Padres by 6 games throughout the 162 game schedule, and more importantly, get them ready to win the playoffs and get a title. The second area will give the Padres 2 more games throughout the 162 game schedule, but most importantly, get them ready to roll, rock and roll in the playoffs and the World Series. The third area will also be another 2 games of improvement for a 162 game schedule, and get the Padres ready to move and win the title, because they'll be ready with game time fundamentals. The fourth area is something you may not want to implement. It's a small one, and I calculate that 4th area will improve the Padres by a half game or a complete game in a 162 game schedule. I see the 4th area pretty much implemented in playoff situations, because teams are really more focused at that point. So I'd like to speak with you about that 4th area and all the other 3 areas. Again, the 4 areas will improve the team by 10 and a half games this season, and get the Padres in a place to almost walk through the playoffs and win a title with a World Series championship here in San Diego. Okay? Was there anything else I wanted to talk to you about? Not really. So if you just contact me, I think you know how to contact me. You've got me on Skype. You could just send me a little note. Hey, let's get together and talk for 20 minutes on Skype. I'm even willing to come down to Petco Park. It's just a bus ride from Coronado. By the way, I'm in Coronado. I'm glad you signed Manny Machado. I heard him talk the other day. I actually appreciate him more after I heard how humble he was and how he talked about things and how gracious he is to get that extension. He's a good player for the team. Really good player throughout the season. Again, oh yeah, I did want to say the 4 areas of game time fundamentals incorporate skills on the baseball field the Padres don't have right now, and proper rest and revitalizing nutrition, which is a simple little thing, and the other 4th areas during the game when players are on the base paths. And we'll talk about all this. But the 4 areas really have the power within those 4 areas to bring 10 and a half more games this year and a walkthrough to win the World Series. So I'd like to meet the rock star, Peter Seidler. Get a hold of me. You've got me on Skype. And we're already connected on Skype. Or give me a phone call. Just remember, Peter, I have a real landline phone, and I don't receive text messages. So if you do call me, or if Eric Rupner would like to call me, or AJ Preller, or you'd like to have somebody else talk to me instead, maybe Mark Loretta, somebody, I'm ready to deliver this to you. Okay? Just pay me a few bucks. $120. You should pay me like $120 million. Just pay me for a lesson that I normally teach. Something like that. It's just very inexpensive. I want to help. I want to be a part. All this is confidential and exclusive to you and the Padres. I want to be a part. I'm not I'm not taking any credit or anything. I just want to be a part. I want to know that what I'm giving you is going to win this World Series this year. Okay? All right, Peter. We will talk soon, won't we? All right. I want to talk to the rock star, Peter Seidler, or one of your other people. Okay? All right. See you later. Talk with you soon.